On January 20th, 2021, President-elect Biden will be taking the oath of office, and there will be a new presidential administration. While we can expect to see many changes to the immigration system during President Biden's administration, there are some changes that I think will take place sooner rather than later. One of the first changes that I anticipate is with respect to the travel restrictions placed on certain Muslim majority countries. Specifically, I believe that President-elect Biden will revoke the so-called Muslim ban very early in his presidential administration. Now let's go over some background information to discuss further. Well, back in 2017, President Trump signed an executive order which limits travel to the United States from certain Muslim majority countries. These travel restrictions are largely referred to as the Muslim ban. Some of the countries included in the ban are Iran, Libya, Somalia, North Korea, Syria, Venezuela, and Yemen, as well as many other countries. Basically, what this executive order does is it limits the entry of nationals of these countries to the United States. In some cases, it also suspends the issuance of visas for people from these countries to the United States. This executive order has been subject to many legal battles. However, many aspects of the executive order are still in place today, and thousands of people have been prevented from getting immigration benefits to the US as a result. While there are waivers in place for people to overcome the travel restrictions, the executive order has been extremely successful in limiting travel to the United States by people from these countries. Another point that I'd like to mention is that the stated reason for this executive order is to secure the United States from terrorist activity. Now that we have that general overview, let's talk about what I think will happen next. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I believe that President-elect Biden will revoke the Muslim ban very early in his presidency. The reason I believe this is that President-elect Biden has been recorded on his campaign vowing to end the Muslim ban on day one. Now, in the coming days and weeks ahead, we're going to closely monitor to see whether or not President-elect Biden fulfills his promise. If he does, this means that thousands and thousands of people will have access to US immigration benefits that they have not had access to for the last 4 years. Now, we're going to very closely monitor to look for any updates and developments so that we can keep you posted on all the latest news. I hope you guys like this video. If you know anybody that can benefit from this information, make sure to share this video with them. We're all about empowering you with knowledge by keeping you up to date with the latest immigration news. As always, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one.